What's up, rock stars? Welcome back to the JW Show here. For those of you guys who haven't subscribed, welcome, new watchers, viewers. Welcome back to the show. Nonetheless, on this week, I am talking about another viewer submitted topic here. And y'all really been kind of hitting me up on these, though. This topic is coming from someone who sent over an email here. And it's actually, this person said, it's actually from the Facebook page of Kicking It with JW. This person sat there and said, "What's the no? When did I know that my partner cheated on me?" Man, I don't even think we got enough time, do we? No, we don't. But I'm gonna squish it down for y'all. When did I know my partner cheated on me? This was when I was living in Westland. I had just got my place. And we know it's about a year and a half in a relationship, and I thought it was going pretty good. But one of my exes, I ain't gonna name drop, so we're gonna call her Sandy. So Sandy had a bunch of hoe friends. So her friends were the ones that always party, and she was always easily misguided, peer pressure, gave into peer pressure like a motherfucker. All right. And she didn't have a car, so I was always taking her to work and then going to work, because when I worked from like noon to 9:30, 12:30 to 9:30 is when my shift was. So it worked out because I'll take her to work and then I'll go to work, or I'll come back home, change, go to work, or whatever. But when I got off work, she got off at like 9 or something like that, 8:39, whatever. So she had like an hour and a half to two before I got that gap, and she'll go to the bar and whatnot. Of course, I didn't really think nothing of it because it's Birmingham. She worked in Birmingham. She worked at a jewelry store. Okay, and Sandy. Well, fuck it, Mandy here. Whatever. My ex, I ain't had no reason about it, but it was one of those things where she went out with one of her girls, and it was just something. It was. I can't really remember the details and how, but I knew because it was one of those things where I just knew in my gut per se, and for some reason, she wanted to. She was taking a shower. I remember this because it was crazy because I was in the bed, watching ESPN. It's one of my days I'm off and whatnot. I'm like, all right, cool, I'm off, whatever. So I'm catching up on ESPN, sports highlights, and she said, I'm like, oh, I have to go hop in the shower, get ready to go to work. All right, whatever. Take the car. I don't care. But then she comes over to me. She was like, she wasn't going to work. She was just taking a shower. And again, to me, that's not a red flag. You taking a shower when you wake up? Cool. Okay. I've done it before. I went to sleep and woke up, take a shower, whatever. Some people take a shower before they go to bed. To each his own. But, and she comes up the shower like, hey, you want to join me? Now, she's never done this. She's never asked this question, none of that before. And I was like, all right, yeah, sure, whatever. I don't care, because hell yeah. Start the morning off right. But, it gets to the point, when shower, doing, shower shit, washing your hair, scrubbing and shit, rub it up. And things start to happen. But when things started to happen, it didn't feel right. And I knew when she started doing things that she stepped out. Because it felt different, okay? It felt different. Like, I stuck my key in the door, in the lock, but it went in. Usually when I stick the key in, gotta jiggle it in, but it went, and the key didn't work like it was supposed to. And, I just felt like I had, it wasn't right. And to the point where I just wasn't vibing, and I was like, you know what, yeah, like, hey, just let me alone. And she was like, I got out the shower, just like, whatever. And that's when she was like, "Oh, what's wrong?" I was like, "No, it's just something don't feel something's not right with you. You know, something doesn't feel right with you. You know." And go to the bedroom, and things have to happen. And she stops me, and it was at that moment I was like, "The fuck you stopping me for?" And she was like, "I just have to tell you something." I'm like, "Shit, all right, what's up?" She was like, "Well, I slept with my hairdresser." And I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, I slept with my hairdresser. You know, not her hairdresser, but one of the people who work at the hair salon." Um, so I was like, "Well, damn." And it was in that instant I realized, like, "Well, damn." That's when I knew that I was she cheated on me, because before she even told me, I knew something wasn't right. Because me and Miss Diva Talks was talking about this. And she was like, "Well, how do y'all know?" Because it was a TikTok or whatever she had showed me. And I wish I had the TikTok so I can show y'all, but I don't. But it's the feeling. You know in your gut when your partner steps out. Okay? Just like a parent knows when something's happened to one of their kids, you know when your partner steps out if you got that connection with your partner. And even before she told me, I had a gut feeling. Even before we got in the shower, I had a gut feeling. I had my suspicions. Turns out my suspicions were right, because when we broke up, damn it, I went through the other phone that she tossed at me and said, "You're dead to me." I went through that motherfucking phone and I saw all the messages and her saying I just saw the messages, okay? So that's when I knew my partner cheated on me. Yeah. Um, did I feel hurt? Yes, I did. Did I try to make it work? Yes, I also did that. Was I stupid for trying to make it work? I absolutely was. If I could go back in time and change some things, would I? Absolutely. I would fucking change a lot of shit. But yeah, that's how I knew when my partner cheated on me, because I just knew in my gut that my partner stepped out. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much yeah, that's pretty much how I knew, because like I said, my gut, and as they always say, your intuition, aka your gut, it never lies. Okay, sometimes it's off, but in this case, my gut usually always tends to be my success rate with my intuition and my gut instincts. It's about 85, 91% accurate. Okay, and that's pretty damn good. So that's, like I said, that's why I trust the most. All right. But yeah, if you want to hear more topics like this, or you want to drop a topic in, go ahead, hit me up. Join the experience at kickingitwithjw.com. Hit up the email at info@kickingitwithjw.com. And before y'all go, because I'm getting real tired of y'all not following instructions, make sure you subscribe to this channel, and then head over to me and Miss Diva Talks channel, Worlds Collide. The link's up there, where you can click on it and join our channel over there. Become a collider. Because we do couples talks and all that fun stuff, okay? Couples talks, reactions, and whatnot. We collide on some things. We also join forces and agree on a lot of things now, all right? So make sure you head over there, and hey, don't cheat. And also, if you have any feeling in your gut, address it before it gets big. It's too big to handle, and it's just downhill. All right? On that note, y'all, catch y'all next time.